he got Anthony Everett with his second pick in the 11th round, right? So look, you traded Odell. Nah, cause you gave my man a C, man, and I'm trying to make sense of. Nah, I might think he might have.
Jacksonville Jaguars is up next.
All right, we on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
That's it. Yet to be seen. That's a wait until kind of thing with the Giants.
Okay, so let's talk about these Jaguars. Now, before we get into anything, I'm gonna say this. Everybody know Jacksonville Jaguars is one of the best teams to play with on the game by far because they're young and they're super talented right away. You got a couple pieces you need to get, plug in, play with it. That's that. All right. Now, with that being said, let's talk about the moves he made before we get into his draft picks. He got rid of Jalen Myrick, that he got, the fast corner, Jalen Myrick, the real speedy corner they had, and he got rid of him for a second round pick, okay? He also got rid of Miles Jack. Okay, we all know who Miles Jack is. I mean, we ain't got to talk about his speed and his numbers and all that. UCLA, he played running back and linebacker. Not too many people went two ways in a big D1 school. He got rid of him. They were, now, he started off with the 18th pick, but when the draft came around, he was picking all over the fucking place. So I can't even remember who else he got rid of. But is it me or did he not pop up all day long in that draft?
Yeah, I shout out to him, man. He was making moves, man. Every round you seen him at least twice.
Yeah.
He was out there making moves.
Look, that motherfucker was jumping around.
Yeah, a lot of cats what they thought when they moved shit to move like him, but he made some moves.
And you know what? Like I said, I go back to King Madden with him, and we gave him GM of the year twice. You know what I'm saying? And then honestly, after thinking about all this shit, I'm like, yo, like, I'm a Jaguar fan. I played the Jaguar. That's my first team on the game. Not first team. I really like the Cowboys, but Jacksonville, I'm a big fan of. Anyway, I'm like, what is this guy fucking doing, man? Like, are you serious? Go get your quarterback, get your middle linebacker, get your safety, and you straight. Well, you know what? My thing is, you got rid of Miles Jack, you replaced it, Miles Jack. All right, you got Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. Okay, that's cool, 88 speed. Now, the problem with this pick is Miles Jack is exactly him. He's just a year older. Now, let's not act like Miles Jack is not very young. So Miles Jack at the most right now is 21 years old, guaranteed. So you got rid of a 21-year-old, possibly 22-year-old for a 20-year-old. All right, that's pretty much the same stats. Now, Miles Jack is better than him in overall, so I don't like that pick there. But I love this Darwin James pick. And honestly, I think this was his first overall pick. I better tell you right now. I'm going to it right now. Yep, he got him at 18. This was an amazing pick right here. You know, I'm a Florida State guy. Not only am I a Florida State guy, this is just a great pick because he needed a free safety. So right there alone, he won. Period. Darwin James, 6'3", 214, 92 speed, 93 acceleration, 87 hit power, 80 zone right now at safety. It's going to be real hard to do things with this guy in Jacksonville. But I'll tell you one thing, Dale. If he don't take that 28 off of him, put the 3 on him, I'm going to boot him out the league. Got him looking up with that 20. You better put the 3 on him. Put his college number on him, buddy. But then he comes back and gets another corner, J.C. Jackson. All right. Now, I think he was like third or fourth on the spreadsheet from Maryland. Now, you know what? He was down at the bottom. He was about 9 at the bottom and shit. J.C. Jackson. Now, here's my question, Dale. The overall is a 79, but you lost Myrick, 96 speed, 96 acceleration Myrick, who's probably like a 68, 69 overall, for a cornerback that run 92 speed, 93 acceleration with a 79 overall. How you feel about that? Right. I don't think that was like, I think Myrick was somebody you keep. Yeah, you can't teach speed, bro. You never get rid of speed, bro.
I'm thinking like more coverage wise. Yeah, he's better than more coverage wise.
Yeah, he is, but like for that spreadsheet to be as loaded as it was, I'm not getting that guy there. Like, you don't get rid of Jackson.
You can keep Myrick and build him up, but if you got a guys coming in at 89 and 84 zone, I mean, which is better than Myrick's man and zone. I mean, he needs that kind of speed. Plus, he's still pretty fast.
He's not slow. He's not slow.
I mean, that's an upgrade.
That's not nah. I'm not gonna agree with that. That's not an upgrade. That's not an upgrade. That's the same pick. That's the same pick, bro. It's not an upgrade. I mean, we can agree to disagree. Just like I don't agree that you should be shaving your beard on our show, but you do, motherfucking. At the end of the day, I don't think that was a good pick at all. You know what I'm saying? Here's why. Because you could do exactly what Myrick, what you great do with this guy, and then at the end of the day, once Myrick is built, when you build this guy, 9 out of 10, he's going to run a 92 speed, 93 acceleration. When you done building Myrick can get to that 79 in 3 games if you're playing right. You know how to do it. And he'll be at that 79 in 3 to 4 games. And now you got a 96 speed, 97 speed acceleration corner that nobody can run by right now doing the same shit. I know because I did it. I played with this team. I saw it. I did it with my own eyes. I had him in a slot. I didn't start him, and by year 2 he was one of the top corners in the league. And you can't teach speed, bro, so I don't agree with that. But I do like this pick, DJ Moore, the receiver from Maryland. This is a great pick right here. I mean Allen Robinson, he got rid of Allen Hurns in another trade that I didn't approve, so we're gonna talk about that later. But he got away with that too. But DJ Moore, this is a good pick. Yo, 6 foot 209, Maryland, 93 speed. Now you got D.D. Westbrook and Allen Robinson along with this guy right here. And for his style of offense, you know what he want to do. You know what I'm saying? You know his style. He got that West Coast dink and dunk style where he want to put pressure on you all over the field with slants, outs, all types of shit. So I think this was a good pick here too. Then he goes and get a left guard, which was a great pick for himself. The rest of these picks, in my eyes, they just guys that he, just to fill they roster fillers and shit. Maybe he could find a star. I don't see really no starters out of the rest of these picks. Nobody else is touching the field, to be honest with you. He also traded for Buda Baker, which was another illegal trade we ain't talk about. So we ain't gonna talk about that. But what you give him grade wise?
I'll give him a B, man.
Give him a B? I can agree to that. Nice little B. I can agree to that. Let's talk about these Jets, boy. Go ahead, Dell. You take us in. Talk about these Jets. I need to know what you think about these boys.
Arguably, one of the best QBs coming out of this draft is Baker Mayfield. He won the Heisman, and they call this guy coming out of college a hothead.
Mm-hmm.
But I agree on that, but he played under a lot of emotion. I mean, he brings that emotion on his shoulders with him every single game, man. He gives out gestures and holding his cock and shit like that during the game. I think that's uncalled for as a young man, and you got kids looking up to you. But get the right coaching in the league. He's on the Jets. Hopefully, he get that coaching where he get that that young discipline, man. Get him right. I think that's a good pick for the Jets because the Jets has no identity at quarterback. So bringing Baker Mayfield in, they could possibly come in there. He could possibly come in and take that franchise to the playoffs.
I can see that, but the pick is good. Baker Mayfield is good, but we also got to remember we got to talk about who's user in these teams. You know what I'm saying? Who's the coach over there? All right, we got C. Hound as the coach over there. So is Baker Mayfield going to be a quarterback that just got picked because of his name, or he going to stand out in our league? Let's just keep it 100. We're not going to sit here and sugarcoat the fact that this guy is not going to have no stats whatsoever. He's going to throw more interceptions than he's going to throw touchdowns. Let's talk about that right away. So that pick right there, to me, I don't know, because you ain't throwing the ball all over the park. So Baker Mayfield ain't the guy to get it done unless you're going to try to run with him, and he ain't that fast. 73 speed, 78 acceleration. So I don't really see nothing really coming out of this pick. You know what I'm saying? He fucking around be on another team in 2 seasons, be honest with you, because of the coach. The coach he can't throw the fucking football. He ain't going to be dotting nobody up with him and all that. And that attitude that he got ain't coming out. Shots fired, because it's the fucking truth. Bottom line. Now his next pick, Nyheim Hines. He got the fastest running back in the draft. All right. At 5'8" and 195. Now he gonna do some things with him. He can make some moves with him, and I like the left guard he got, the bull Frank Renau. I like him too. I mean, shit, 85 strength. He ain't big. He's a big boy, 6'4", 307. All right. Then he came back and got Brian O'Neill. Now here's smart picks though. These 2 linemen, they smart picks because that's what the Jets need. Now you got the running back. If I'm not mistaken, this running back went first. He went at the number. Where he picked at? He picked that. I'm almost there. He picked him in the second round, so he did pick Baker Mayfield first. So with the 7th pick, he So I mean, like I said, he got a splash player over there with these two guys because he got the fastest running back and he got Baker Mayfield. But I just don't see. Now, if he surprised me and do some shit that I ain't expecting him to do, then cool. But let's talk about the history of the user that's coaching over there. Motherfucking, I predict Baker Mayfield throwing 40 plus interceptions this year.
Wow. Just looking at his stats right now, he's already thrown 3.
Exactly. Did he even throw for 100 yards?
106 to be exact.
He threw it for 100. Did he throw any touchdowns?
No touchdowns.
No touchdowns. All right, so I rest my case. Bottom line. Should we be moving on? What kind of grade you giving this guy?
Let's give him a C minus, man.
C minus to the Jets. Let's keep it pushing to the Lions. Here we go. Let's look at these Lions, man. So we already know the first person that went off the board at pick 3 was DJ Chark Jr. All right. Now you can't teach this. His combine grade was off the hook. Now as far as receivers go, he wasn't a top. I don't think he was a top 10 receiver. I didn't really see him up there as a top 10. I know when I put my board together, he would have been like 12. Maybe 13, some shit like that around that area, until we saw his combine and he just put out. I mean, 40-inch vertical, 4.34 speed. His shuttle on 3 cones was just amazing. Then I watched the highlight tapes, and when I saw the highlights, I'm like, holy shit. And then I'm thinking about where he went to the Lions and the coach that's using this guy, and then you understand why right now this guy, if you go to his stats, Dale, you see these stats in 2 games he got with this guy.
He's using him the way he's supposed to be used. Already.
I mean, he got a baby Calvin. He got Calvin Johnson Jr. right now. Baby Megatron right now. I mean, this shit's crazy, bro. Like in 2 games, bro. Like you see what this guy did in 2 games with this guy already. Like who he played so far. Who he played that gave him 11 catches for 5? You got 543 yards right now with this receiver, 7 touchdowns. He touched the ball in 2 games. He touched the ball 11 times and caught 7 touchdowns already. He's averaging 40 5 for almost 50 yards a catch, bro. This is trifling. Now that's getting value out of your third overall pick. That's nuts. You know what I'm saying? Then he comes back. All right, and goes and gets to Troy Apke from Penn State. Now this is the white boy that ran a 4.34. I think his mom gotta be half black, and she was a track star or something, right? I don't know too many white boys running like 4.34s and all that shit. This motherfucker was flying. He's a wheat, straight wheat, boy, and went 4.34 and a 40. Not only that, he had a nice little vertical jump too and shit. So at being smart as he is, as he did, you know, King Falk comes back and gets this guy, Troy Apke. Then he comes back and gets Josh Sweat. This killed me because this is who I wanted, Florida State guy. Defensive end, 89 speed, 90 acceleration. So need I say more? But then he got loose with people because this is when good drafters do what good drafters do. Now, this Fisher Maxwell was an undrafted corner sitting at the bottom of the draft board, right? But he did his homework on him, and look what he came out. 95 speed, 97 acceleration, 78 overall after practicing with him all throughout preseason and all that. He got him up to a 78 right now. 95 speed, 97 acceleration, bro. Like, that's drafting right now. Then he comes back. Now, here's the thing. He comes back and get Ronald Jones the second, the running back. Now, you know he's the 3rd best running back in this year's draft class. Now, he got hurt while he was running his 40, and while he was running that 40, he got hurt, but he finished it. So they took his time down, all right? We know he's faster than what he is. We know he's a 4.4 guy. He's a track guy. So we know that and all that. His pro day showed that. So people that slept on him, I told Boone to get this guy because we knew his speed would go to that 93. And it did. Ronald Jones the second. So that's another good pick. And then he came off the spreadsheet and he got another couple players, you know what I'm saying? Nice little linebacker sitting right here. And he got a little D. Jack Jr. down here too. So I definitely give him a B+.
I agree with that.
Give him a B. You know what? In a way, yeah. I could see it. I could damn near see an A, yo. I think I'm undergrading him, bro. I could see an A coming out of this pick, bro. He had a hell of a fucking draft, bro.
That was great scouting.
Yeah.
He made some moves in there to get the pieces to his pie. That's it. You
know? Yeah, because of that, finding that secret jewel down there, that Maxwell kid. Yeah, he definitely got an A in my book, man. Let's look at these Packers. Let's look at these Packers. No, I'm sitting at the door. You coming out? But I'm trying to sit at the door, but you blowing my shit. Why you coming outside? Oh, the paint. I'm in the middle of an interview. My mom cussing me out. What color's the paint?
It's like a teal. I want turquoise.
All right, I'm gonna come in there and look at it. Give me a second. Hey man, Mob Dukes come before all this shit. You heard? She say shut it down. She want to talk. Then that's what's gonna happen. For word up. Got the brown too. Got the brown chick. Lighten up his tooth. But while I'm lighting up my tooth, I'm using your beard hair to cover up the wind so it don't blow my lighter out. How about that? All that beard you got, beard. Burgers. So what's up with these Packers?
You know, first pick
was Calvin Ridley. Oh my God. But look, he passed Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley was there for him at 4, bro. He said no and went Calvin Ridley, bro. Like, was that smart? Was that good? Or I mean,
I think he should have picked the running back. I would have definitely picked the running back because you don't have a running back.
Nah, he's still playing with Montgomery. Yeah, he's still playing with Montgomery.
You know, you got all these butt dudes at RB, and you gonna have to pass the ball because they ass.
Now, yeah, I think you don't pass up on a megastar like Saquon Barkley. You do not let him slide off the board. And the fact that this guy was talking about it, he was talking about him. If Saquon there, I'm getting him, and he goes Calvin Ridley. So I don't know if this was one of them roll up a L, and he was high, and he like Calvin Ridley, fuck it, or he must have saw Calvin Ridley highlighted something before the draft or something. Because I don't know how you passed up on Saquon Barkley, bro. With Saquon sitting there at 4, you do not pass up on that, especially when you can use a running back. You kind of solid at receiver, and there was enough receivers in this draft to still come back and get some good players. You know what I'm saying? He didn't. He went with Calvin Ridley. Now that he got Calvin Ridley, we can't shit on Calvin Ridley because he's the best receiver in the draft by far. Not the fastest, but the best overall receiver in the draft. So that's a great pick there. But he came back with his second pick and took Mike Gesicki. And if he don't pick this tight end is sitting in the 3rd round, and it changes my draft because he was on my board and he was heavy on my board. He ran a 4.52, bro. 89 speed, 90 acceleration at tight end, bro. Them Penn State guys that came out this year, they all tested well at the combine. They all showed out, bro. All of them. Like, it was the Campbell guy, all of them showed out. Then he comes back and goes and gets Gregory Bryant, the right end. He got him, you know what I mean? So, from Kansas, that's cool. He addressed the line need, you know what I'm saying? He did pretty decent here. So and then he also came back and got James Washington. Now he ain't a speed burner. Here's the thing. At the pro day, when he do his pro day, I think he tops that 40 time. He gets from that 4.5 to a 4.4 guaranteed, and I think he runs like a 4.44 at the pro day. So that speed upgrade is gonna make this a great pick. So he went and got 2 stud receivers, but he was kind of alright over that receiver. So with that being said, 2 stud receivers and a tight end, probably the best tight end in the draft. How you feel about that, grade wise?
These guys came out right. I'm kind of in the middle, man. I'm kind of in the middle, man. I'm thinking C, brother. I'm thinking C, more of a CC minus, brother.
Reason why I agree with you is because you don't pass up on Saquon Barkley at that pick, bro.
Nah, you can't do that, bro.
At all.
You can't do that, man.
Yeah, that was some high shit.
What you thinking, Green Bay?
Right? Come on, Ty with the bullshit. Gonna go pick Calvin Ridley over Saquon Barkley and shit. Then wonder why you ain't been in the playoffs at all in 2018. Huh? Farrell is somewhere running around probably with Najee. So yeah, Ty, you did some bullshit.
I'll give you a motherfucker, a Homer Simpson.
You get an R. He get an R. Not talking about he get that R.
When you R is like
when you like R. Like, yo, why you pass up on Saquon Barkley? R. He get a pirate R. So we gonna go with the Panthers now, man. That C minus blowing my shit. Now the Panthers got rid of all his draft picks. You know he wasn't picking in the top. I heard you, man. He wasn't picking in the top either. He got rid of his first, I don't even think he had a second or something. Let's see where he picked these on. Oh no, he did have it first because he got this guy at first. He got him with the first pick. Yeah, he did. You right. This ain't a bad pick though for a 6'5" receiver, 92 speed, 92 acceleration. This is not a bad pick, yo. Outside of that, Spencer Watson, he's not a spreadsheet guy, so not saying he bad. What? Where he at? Yeah, you see people getting out the car. Come on, you all right? But Spencer Watson, I mean, I don't see no other spreadsheet guys on here, nor do I see any other rookies really. So it look like he got 2 rookies. I don't know what other trades he made.
Yeah, I think so far he got the worst draft. So I'm gonna get this motherfucker a D-.
He got a D-, dog. I agree with you. I definitely give him a D. He the donkey. Matter of fact, he the triad of the day. Fuck triad. That's what he is. He's a triad, dumbass. You pick. You bet.
He gets the fuck out of here. Fuck out
Yeah,
of here.
fuck out of here. He get here. You take this jacket. Hold on. He get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. That dumbass pick.
Fuck out of here.
He ain't going to the playoffs this year. We know that for a fact. For a fact, with that dumbass pick, he a couple seasons behind. He a couple seasons behind. He ain't catching up. He a couple seasons behind his first season. How you gonna be in real draft and draft real ass? That's what you did. You real ass. Real ass draft. Fuck wrong with you, dog. Nobody don't even know how to say that receiver name in the first place. His name long as hell. Equanimous. Fuck out of here. Right? He did a Hugh Jackson. Bum. What the fuck you doing? Fucking bum ass guy. You fucked up, dog. Come on, Golden. I'm on your head. You better win some games this year, dog. For real.
Yeah, dog, that's some fucked up shit there, my man.
My bad. Moving on. Dumbass pick. How you get Jordan Evans and shit? Dumbass pick. So move on. Patriots. They ain't had no damn picks either. But the only thing he grabbed.
I'll tell you what, man. Before we ain't looking at this shit, man. It's a fucking F, man.
Moving on. He got